We know that in Parr there are some real challenges for families that exist, possibly a mistrust from their own, perhaps poor experiences of having support themselves.
The Discover report gave us an opportunity to really seek authentic voice across the area.
It brings to light issues, concerns, strengths that we might never be aware of because we haven't got the opportunity to truly go out there and engage and talk to communities in the way in which those that carried out the report could do. So I think it was a real eye-opener for me, and I think that's what we will measure our progress against. So that document is vital, and it would be great if we could replicate that for other areas as well.
I think here in Parr we had really good relationships, so when we started on the project we didn't have mistrust and people that are unwilling to talk to others. We had really strong relationships, but I feel we've learned that needs to be deeper. People need to be willing to bring their resources to the table.
It really is where the magic happens, when you've got multidisciplinary working on a local area, and when people work effectively together, outcomes for families generally are vastly improved.
A huge benefit for me has been looking at all the fantastic services that are already in Parr. There's a lot of support, but we just need to coordinate that approach.
So we're starting to see a better transition from primary to secondary, which is really good. I think we're getting a better understanding of our early years and what we need to put in place from an early years perspective. And we're just starting to shape a youth offer, which is really exciting because that's something we've needed really in Parr for a long time, and our Parr young people told us that they needed something like that.
The most valuable thing, I think, has been the networking opportunities. I think being in early years, it's really important for me now to be able to signpost families to these people and these services that I now have really good networks with, but not just kind of signpost. I can really talk strongly and passionately about the services they offer.
Community connector roles, I think, are going to be absolutely crucial in making those links between residents, council services, health services, breaking down those barriers and ensuring people feel comfortable stepping forward and accessing what they're entitled to get in terms of support.
My hopes for the community of Parr is not to just label yourself or put yourself in a box. We're here to help you to have aspirations.
I'd like to see Parr be more shiny and that people have got that sense of pride within their own communities and feel quite empowered to do things that make a difference as well.
We want our children and young people to feel equipped to be articulate enough to go for the jobs that people in more affluent areas of the borough or the country will go for. We want those people to lead St Helens in the future.
The reason I got into politics and stepped forward to become elected for this community is because I want children and families to have the same opportunities as those in other places of St Helens, but also the rest of the country. And I feel really hopeful that Cradle to Career will make that systemic change that is needed for this community. Not just another programme that's going to come and go, but actually changing things for the long term, giving those children and families the opportunities that they deserve.